Set myself free. I only found everything lights.
Hey, what is going on, guys? This is DJ Clan Smasher, and today I'm bringing you a real nice arranged war that we had. It was White Temple versus Kerala. So anyways, one of our guys, Naveen, actually knows a guy from Kerala, so that's how we ended up doing this this arranged war. This clan's pretty good. They have 13-win war streak. So as far as our 10v11s, we did struggle a little bit. We ended up getting two of the Town Hall 11s, which was good. So pretty much we didn't get any 10v10s in this war. So I'm just going to be showing you a lot of our Town Hall 9 hits, because they were some pretty creative hits. So anyways, guys, as you can see, Hulk Smash is starting that Lightning Quake. Most of the time, if you place them right in the middle, it'll be able to take care of that whole section. So taking care of the 2 air defenses and the cannons. Unfortunately, it might have been off by a little bit. Surprisingly, that air defense did not go down. So now what's going to happen is it's going to be a Sui hero with some dragons up at the top. I'm pretty sure because of that air defense not going down, it kind of changed the way Hulk went about the base. I'm pretty sure he would have started a little bit differently, but he had to place the dragons in that format because he knew he had to take care of that last air defense. The good thing, however, is that because the air defense is very weak, it's going to go down by this Lava Hound. So this Lava Hound, even though it's going to be taken care of, it did take some hits for that air defense, and it was able to take care of that air defense that was right in the middle. But I'm pretty sure that he wanted to start off with that other side to be able to take care of that air defense right away without having to deal with it at the very end. But it's not too much of an issue. Has a real nice haste build to kind of get these dragons moving a little bit faster. And the 2 loons, or the 3 loons that were sent over there, got taken care of, but at least they were able to take some hits from those seeking air mines. That was a huge bonus right there, because if those dragons would have been taken down, this attack might have not happened the way it did. As you can see, the dragons are starting to die off a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it would have been overkill if that first air defense went down. So it was a very great plan by Hulk Smash, doing that awesome Lightning Quake, taking care of 2 air defenses and bringing in the dragons. Dragons are very powerful when it comes to the Town Hall 9v9. Definitely something to consider, especially when you see a base with that kind of structure, having those 2 air defenses very close, pretty much that square compartment. That way you can just take care of the whole thing in the middle. So anyways, guys, that was Hulk Smash with that 9v9 triple. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to 777. We're going to go ahead and show you his replay. So pretty much what's going to happen, it's going to be pretty much a go-ho, and there's going to be one witch. Surprisingly, guys, this witch does some interesting work. You're going to go ahead and take a look here in a bit. That witch is going to survive the whole raid. So anyways, creates a funnel. As you can see, guys, sends in 1 golem on one side, slightly to the other side, and then a few wizards just to create that funnel, making sure that the troops do go to the middle. It's always important to get that king and queen straight to the middle. And that witch, like I said, it's going to survive the whole raid, guys. So just take a look at that one witch that was sent in. I still can't believe it. So anyways, 777 just being very patient with this attack. Takes care of the enemy CC, which would be the Lava Hound, and also takes care of the queen. One of the most important things to do when it comes to doing a hog attack or even a La Loon attack. Just because the queen is just so strong and can take care of the troops. So right here, guys, there was a big bomb and a Tesla, a troll Tesla. I would have used the heal spell a little bit sooner, because as you can see, Triple did lose a few Hog Riders. I'm not sure if he was ready for that one, because I think he was probably focusing on his top section. Wasn't expecting a big bomb so soon at the very beginning of the game. So then the Troll Teslas kind of start pulling the troops closer to the end. Unfortunately, they have to deal with that king, but the poison spell is saved for the king, which is nice because it's going to slow down the king. That way these Hog Riders can do some work and take care of that Tesla farm. And then they're still going to be able to keep moving and kind of run away from the king for a bit. Places a nice heal spell to keep these troops alive, and a big bomb pops up, but luckily that heal spell was placed at the right time. So anyways, guys, this is a very great hit by 777. Very awesome way to use these hogs, and all these attacks that I'm showing you guys are going to be fresh hits on these Town Hall 9s. So just keep that in mind. We don't know where the traps are or anything, so that's probably the reason why Triple kind of got an interesting surprise with that first big bomb. And as you can see, guys, that witch did some good work, took care of that expo, or at least helped take care of that expo. Now the queen's going to be alive, and then check it out, guys. As you can see, that king is going to be distracted, takes care of the hog rider, and then after that starts moving closer to the skeletons. And guess what? Those skeletons did a great amount of work because they distracted the king, which made it to where the queen was able to stay alive for the whole raid and help with the cleanup, guys. This was a very close attack, but 777 still managed to get the nice 3-star, and with the help of that crazy witch that survived the whole raid, guys. So anyways, let's this is just wrapping it up as far as the attack goes. Now we're gonna go ahead and show you another Town Hall 9v9 hit, and this time it's gonna be by this name that I cannot pronounce, so I'm not even gonna try. But it is versus Zokor or Sertraline, for those of you that know what I'm talking about. So anyways, so the golems are sent to create a nice funnel, guys. As you can see, look, 2 wizards right behind the golem, and it's always important to create that funnel. I know a few of you have a hard time with the funnel. I'll try to make a video on that soon, once I get an opportunity to. So then the golems are sent in, and notice this, guys. So usually the bowlers would have probably walked around to get that elixir collector, dark elixir collector, from the outside and to the Teslas. But because the king pulled the troops, it made it to where the bowlers went the right direction. So it's always important to keep that in mind. The heroes, the enemy heroes, are always going to pull your troops to a certain direction. So you can use that to your advantage or disadvantage. Some people forget about that and send their troops in a certain way, and then they go the complete wrong way because the heroes pulled them the wrong direction. So it's always important to keep in mind that the heroes might pull your troops the wrong way, especially if it's Valkyries or bowlers or even your king and queen. Rarely with the loons, because the loons are not going to deal with those heroes. So just something to keep in mind, guys. So as you can see, this was a hog attack as well. Nice cleanup troops that are saved. At the very bottom, there's still a wall breaker, an archer, and a wizard, guys. And the bowlers, check them out. They're still doing some mad work. The hog riders are starting to die off, but there's so many bowlers at this point, guys. The bowlers actually survive the whole raid pretty much, and that rarely happens. Usually the bowlers are the first things to go down, or some of the few things that go down at the very beginning. But this time it was a little differently. The hog riders ended up going down for the most part, but the bowlers survived throughout the raid. So great job, man, on this attack. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to this next attack right here, and this time it's going to be by Germ. So Germ right here is going to be showing us another hog attack. So this is pretty much a hog attack day. So it's going to be a witch. Sorry, not witch. There's no witches in this one. A healer, a queen walk. The queen is sent in. Nice wizard at the top section, as you can see, taking care of that elixir storage. Then there's a minion placed on the army camp just to make sure that the funnel's created. And then the wizard is going to be able to take care of that other builder hut. So as you can see, the other wizard died, so that's why that second wizard was sent in, just to make sure that that builder hut goes down. That way the queen starts walking the right direction. So now the wizard's going to be working on that laboratory. That way the queen doesn't have to deal with that, and the wizard is also working on that town hall. That town hall has so much HP, so it's good that the wizard is starting to get, you know, a chance to take care of this town hall while the queen is distracted trying to take care of the loon, the lava, and lava pups. So then the king is sent in at the top section, guys, with 2 wizards. I think his plan was to take care of the splash damage. That way, you know, the hog riders can be sent in a certain direction without really dealing with too much splash. Unfortunately, that plan got foiled because there was a hidden Tesla at the top right in between the wizard towers. And the king wasn't tanking enough to be able to avoid having those wizards dying. So anyways, guys, because that happened, he did want to start that hog attack at that top section to take care of the splash damage. That way he didn't have to deal with the splash damage anymore. Because one of the key things to look for when it comes to the hog raids is splash and big bomb possibilities, and making sure that the queen goes down. So as you can see, the queen was so close to going down, guys. That little bomb almost took her down with the help of the archer tower and all that. But luckily these hog riders come to the rescue to save her, and because of that, the queen ends up staying alive throughout the whole raid, and those healers are doing some mad work, pretty much healing her from dying all the way up to fully healed. And these hog riders at the top section are just doing some mad work getting that cleanup done. And then after this, it's just going to be buildings that the hog riders just need to trash, guys. As you can see, there is still a poison. We're just going to go ahead and fast forward since it's just cleanup. A poison still left, guys, so it was pretty much overkill. Very great job with that plan, Germ. He's always one of our guys that always ends up planning, making some sketches, things like that. So it definitely comes with good behavior, because if you sketch those attacks, you know, you kind of think about the attack a lot more and stuff. I know that whenever I sketch my attacks, I have a higher chance of getting a 3-star because I'm thinking about the attack as I'm sketching. So usually if I'm thinking about it mentally, you know, it's just like you don't really see things too much. But then once you start sketching it, you kind of have that, you know, that second guessing yourself sort of thing. Not really second guessing, because when you second guess yourself, that means that you're gonna mess up somewhere. But more along the lines of just double checking your work and making sure that your troops are going to go the right direction and to see if it looks reasonable or not. So anyways, guys, I do encourage sketching, especially with these attacks. So anyways, for this attack, this is going to be me. My little Town Hall 9 is actually going to be in White Temple. Very excited to have it for MLCW Wars and, you know, that competitive scene. This is going to be my first competitive scene actually with my Town Hall 9. I did have it in a Clash Cup mini Elite Nation tournament, which was fun. I got to enjoy that, and I had all my accounts there actually, my 10 and 11 and 9, and we actually almost won. We made it to the semis on that one, or we actually made it to the very end pretty much once we lost, because it was a pretty much double loss kind of thing. You have to lose twice before actually getting fully eliminated. So we got to the last part to be able to get to the semis, and then after that we lost that one. So then we went with the loser bracket, and we ended up losing that one. So we were very close to taking it all. And then we had Toki in there and Quartermaster being our Town Hall 9. So anyways, guys, I did a Golaloon attack. I really enjoy doing this attack. Pretty much I sent in the 2 golems at the very beginning, created a nice funnel, raged, and then healed the section in the middle, because I knew I'd be able to take care of a lot of the air defenses and splash damage. And then after that, I just saved the loon, and I like to save a wizard as well for cleanup, just to make sure to secure that 3-star. This is one of those attacks that's very versatile. I like using this one. It's my usual go-to attack, but I'll definitely have to switch things up a little bit. I do like to get a bit creative, so we'll see what comes in store for Hog Rider. But this is the attack that I usually use for pretty much regular wars, guys. All the 9v9 hits that I've done, that's what I mainly go to. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up the hit. Thanks again for joining in. This is DJ Clan Smasher. And like I said, if you haven't already, subscribe if you do like the type of videos that I'm producing. There's going to be a lot more war scenes coming up, and a lot more Clash Cup League, no dips, more 11v11 attempts for sure. And don't forget to check out the Plan and Smash. Those are my favorite type of videos. I do enjoy making those kinds of videos. So thanks again, and don't forget to keep calm and clash on.